Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If this is the first time coming across my video, please consider subscribing, and for the returning subscribers, thank you so much for support. So today I just want to give like a little tips on how I keep my kids busy and how I also make them like learn how to write at home after school. Okay, I might not be sharing everything. 3 and she can read already, and my son as well, he's 4, and yeah, they both read. And I've got like people asking me, do you teach them at home or what? So I'm just making this video in case someone is out there wondering of how to get their kid, start reading at that early age. Okay, so the first thing I always do is I make sure that they don't just watch nursery rhymes, things that are helping them to develop their speech but not good for them. You have to differentiate between those things, which I've always looked out for. Sometimes I used to sit when they are asleep and then I'll watch their nursery rhyme until maybe to the end or maybe halfway to see what really they're learning in that specific nursery rhyme. And if I find out that it's not teaching them some things that they are meant to know at that age, but it's just going to make them just feel that they should just be there, it's limiting them or something, I'll just let go of that. I don't play it for them, and yeah, I will switch to another one, and that has helped me a lot. And then I do is I make sure that I don't just buy them any kind of toys. Make sure I get educational games for them, like games that will teach them, maybe learn like math, do calculation or spelling of what. That is the game I always focus on when I'm getting games for kids. Now this is a game for them, it's just for them to play with it, but this is let's go fishing, and this helps them to learn about fishing. This go out, and sometimes what I do is take them out to the seaside and all that. If you have seaside or river or all that, you can take your kid there so that they'll just see, and lakes and all those things. That is also for exploring, so they are watching and they're also seeing it in practical. And then the next thing I always do is engage them in writing. Like this is a book. I have my jotter, there are some things inside, so I'm not going to show you their personal stuff, but what I do is they always write like just any numbers. What I do with them is I give them, today you are writing from number 1 to 10, and then okay, I will start and just leave them. They have like writing board and all that. I just tell them, today you're writing A, B, C and D. Then I'll give them chalk. They start writing by themselves. They'll just be there writing, and I'm like, okay, now you have to write, hold your pen and write. Teach them how to hold pen. They will hold their pens and start writing. Then they'll bring it to me. If the A is not looking correct, I will tell them, okay, you have to cancel it, go to the next page, or write A through, like maybe if this page, I'll just say, okay, use this page and write A down. So they're going to write A all through here. Then when they come back, by then they must have learned how to write their A. Then I'll still use another page for them to write B. Then they'll use another page to write C, all that, and it helps them to write well, or to stabilize their hand in writing. That's another thing you can do. Then the next thing I always do is like engage them in coloring. My craft stuff, you see that also helps them to learn about doing craft. That helps them to also think and then bring their thinking into reality by just mixing colors. That I always use. This is washable. I would recommend this if you want to try that out. And like these papers now, they're in different colors. They're learning colors at the same time they're doing art. So like I have pink, I have green, yellow, blue and all that. So I always get this and then give them a scissor. It's a craft scissor, so it won't hurt their hand. It won't hurt their hand. So I get this. It came with a craft box, so I just give it to them and they learn how to cut. That stabilize their hand in cutting stuff straight. And I have a writing board that is 2 sides. The other side is just for sticking this and then like magnet, and then the other side is for writing with chalk. So I use this for them to also practice to arrange their alphabet. These are so good. They're cheap.